Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com and who's Loy Machedo. Today, the date is January 13th, 2016. Time right now is 2:07 in the afternoon. The other day I was just talking with my coach. And we were just talking randomly about a couple of things. And then it came down to the fact of fights. You need to understand that I've never had a fight in my life. I think one fight I had in school, one fight I had in college, and one other fight, not so-called fight, the guy was misbehaving with a girl who was my friend's girlfriend. He tried to hug her or something. So I was a bodybuilder. I was really buff and big. I carried him. I was in the bar. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I just lifted him up, took him out, and I threw him outside. Okay? And yes, I did get warning from the club manager never to do it again or I'd be banned from the club. So now, I pride myself with the fact that I've never had a fight and I don't like fighting. So my coach kind of said that, if you had come and seen in Mauritius, guys know how to fight, and when they have to protect their women, they fight, and when they have to stand up for what they believe is right, they fight. Now, I'm sure there are a lot of you who would do that. When you have to protect your women, or when you have to stand by what you believe is true, you would stand up, you would fight and all that. However, I'm not that kind of a guy. Sorry. I'm not the kind of guy who would stand up and fight and ready to, hit and this and that. No, I'm a very peaceful guy. In fact, I don't believe in violence. I really don't believe in violence. I'll tell you why. I'll give my reasons, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. There was this particular incident in, I think, St. Mary's Church where two guys were going to park their car. The Indian guy moved in first, and he got out of the car. The Filipino guy, he was driving the other car. He was supposed to get in. He got out. Both of them started arguing. Next thing, they started raising their hands. Filipino guy hit him on the head. He had a blood clot. He died on the spot. And then the Filipino guy ended up in jail, and he got subsequently deported. Both were family people. Both ended up with a tragedy. Another one is just a few days ago, I was at the marina, and you could make out there are a lot of rich kids because there was Rolls Royce, Range Rover, racing cars, coupes, and all were being driven by young boys. And there was this whiff of alcohol, and obviously they were having a party time the whole night. They were drunk the whole night, and now they're sitting and smoking shisha at a joint. Next thing I know is two cars just stop at the side. All the guys of the car get out, and they all are exchanging blows and hitting each other and all that. And before you know it, one guy takes a stone, other guy takes a chair, and I just walk off on side. I'm not interested to get involved in all this. Now, I've witnessed fights where people have broken, actually, I'm not even joking, they've broken the other guy's bones. They have destroyed, and a guy cannot see from one eye, one guy is partially deaf. There are people who still today have injuries where their hands shake because they have damaged their nerves. When I see all these things, I ask myself, is it really worth getting into a fight for a temporary moment whereby you end up with the possibility that you can actually get jailed? At least in UAE, the rules are very strict. You can get jailed and you can get deported. Why do you... I really can't understand. What's the point of having so much testosterone in your body that you want to resort to physical violence when there are smarter ways of doing it, when there are much better ways of doing it? So, I know, the first question will ask, so if someone misbehaves with your woman, what would you do? Well, there are smarter ways to how to deal with that situation rather than, hey, what the hell you think of yourself, blah, 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 blah. What if the guy is very powerful? What if he's very well connected? What if he brings up a huge, massive gang against you? What do you do then? And if you're trapped in a corner somewhere? It's better to sometimes think smart, pull yourself out of the situation, evaluate the situation, and then decide what to do next. I don't believe in this macho man, bullshit. What if something happens? What if suddenly you're surrounded by 20, 30 guys who are all drunk with knives and all that? Come on, where do you end up with this? I'm not saying that leave your partner to get raped and killed. No. Listen, every situation is different. But violence is not the answer. Using a smart strategy is the answer. I always believe in using the head up here, thinking smart, and being effective rather than, using, testosterone and violence to answer questions. So for me, I don't know about you, but I don't believe in resorting to violence. I don't think there's anything great about showing macho, using your fists, using your anger, using violence. For those people who believe in violence, hitting each other, breaking each other's face, and making sure one guy is blind or deaf or he can die so that you have to prove your macho, great, thank you very much. You can go ahead and do whatever you want. Thank you very much. For me, I rather have healthy body, healthy face, nice little life where my hands are not shaking or I'm not paralyzed or I'm not limping on one leg because I've damaged my nerves. No, thank you very much. Prefer to be healthy, happy and everything. Because if you go into that direction of violence, eventually there's going to be death or there's going to be a price to pay and nobody's the winner in the end. So, well, for extreme cases where if someone were to kill your family member and all that, well, I just hope it doesn't happen to anyone. But when that happens, well, then, you have to resort to extreme measures. But then again, after that is over, who's the winner? Like, someone just, harm someone. Like these guys, out of revenge, they killed someone or they murdered someone. They poured acid on someone. Come on, man. What's the point? And what's the point of you ruining your life where you have to suffer for the rest of your life behind a prison wall? Who benefits out of this? So, if you ask me, I believe in, live and let live, be happy, enjoy your life. I enjoy my life, that's the kind of thing. So, I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in being macho and proving your worth. I believe in being peaceful. And, I always believe there's a smarter solution for everything. So, Loy from loymachedo.com and who's loymachedo.com sharing with you his views. I'd love to hear your views because, I always know there are different ways of thinking. Let me know what you think. Put your comments down below. Goodbye for now.